Shalom, shalom. Shalom, peace and blessing to y'all. Peace and blessing to y'all, man. Truth be told, shalom, shalom. Everybody else is tapping in. I'm just checking in. Yeah. For sure, y'all niggas. But the room, this ain't really a tall room. You know what I'm saying? Usually, that's how I do it. But, you know, I can stretch it like this. Rashida Brown, shalom. Israel came to treasure, shalom, shalom. Everything blessed, fam. Everything blessed. I'm trying to check in on y'all, see how y'all doing. Wesley Green, shalom. B, Brandon Lewis, what's going on, shalom, son? Maurice Thomas, shalom, son. Peace and blessings to y'all. Dominic Parker, shalom, shalom. Trying not to leave nobody out. Malawa Lake, 40, shalom. Come on, what's going on, Hebrew? I need one of them Mount Sinai burgers, man. I need one of them Mount Sinai burgers. Toya Zion, shalom, nah. It ain't really Candy Demite, shalom, bless to you. He called out praise, shalom. Look, it ain't really hard work when you working for yourself like that. 144 karat gold. All praise to the Most High. Yeah, it ain't really hard work when you doing it for yourself. You know what I mean? You're doing it for your family like that. Where it's most dangerous. Man, all praises to the Most High, don't it? I appreciate you rocking with me way in St. Louis, man. S.T. Hale and his brother Jacob Cobb. I appreciate you rocking with the music, man. All the comments. Quartazaya. Shalom. Peace and bless to you and the family. Come paint the building. Bathroom, finna knock these bathrooms out tonight, man. On the open road. I'll pray to Hallelujah. That's right, family. Don't just check in and see how y'all doing, man. Pray y'all enjoying this music. Pray y'all enjoy y'all lives, even in these days and times of what's going on. How many what I got? How many what? As far as towel work, I ain't never tried my hand at it. I'll pray to the Most High. As far as rooms to paint, this really the last part of it. I already knocked out the other portion that I needed. My brother knocked out the other one. Wesley Green, man, I appreciate that love from y'all for real, man. I love y'all too. The nation definitely be keeping me motivated. I be needing it. I be needing y'all. So as much as y'all might feel like the music or anything else I do help, you know what I'm saying, y'all be helping me too. A highest prophet, Baba Yuka, all praise to the Most High for the sustainment, man. You gotta move together. No. Yeah, but I ain't never tried my hand at towel work, so I ain't gonna say I can't do it. Anything that I put my mind to, if I really focus on it and want to do it, I can do it. There's just perfection about it. I'll pray to the Most High. Man, bless you, God. Bless you, man. Talking no control. I ain't doing too much, y'all. Like I said, I'm just checking in on y'all. What's the word for the day, somebody? Somebody teach me something. Somebody teach me something. What's the word for the day?
Album after album, a whole album can't even contain what I really need to say. All praise to the Most High.
Separation. Okay, talk to me. Talk to me, Brandon. Drop it on me, B. Separation, what you talking about? Edify me. Shalom, power, come. Y'all screwing on this, man. Edify me. Lose the brother. Now left. Y'all put this tape down. Can't see. Unifying each other and getting away from the heathen. Come on, I'll praise you on high. Endure, indeed, endure. Talk to you about that endure, man. Talk to you about the endure. On the soldier on. Stay humble even when your enemies have been dealt with. Indeed, I'll pray to the Most High. You got a script for that too. See, rejoice not over the death of your greatest enemy. Amina Yehuda, shalom family, peace and blessings. Shalom, shalom to you and the household. Peace and blessings to y'all. I ain't doing too much in life. I'm checking in with y'all. Pipe down from Vibrant White. Already here to get a coat. Hit it with one coat. Hit it with one coat, man. Damn, yeah. Not that wild out like that, so pretty much just the goal is to make it turn it out to trying to close the screen, no offense. We're gonna turn that thing out, man. What this gonna be is gonna be the store. You know, it's gonna be the store slash or whatever else the family need to do. But all that come under, you know, what the Most High allow. What He grant us to do, you know what I mean, in this place, by His favor. You know what I'm saying? By His hand, by His will. That's what it's gonna be. I ain't gonna talk too much on it because You know, we still building on it, we still getting settled in. Like I said, coming in, changing the stuff around, you know, putting things in, painting, getting organized. Indeed, I definitely will link in for the donations, man. The Most High put it on any of y'all spirit to do so. You know what I mean? Do that. You know what I mean? A lot of times, this something that goes in different cases with different people. You know, the talk about money becomes an issue, or either is undermined by some type of mentality or fantasy. And what I'm saying is, even with me, with what I do, as far as the music, you know what I mean? The music, my goal is that I don't want to charge nobody for the music. If I had it my way, I wouldn't charge for an album or track or nothing, you know. Just let whatever spins accumulate to pay, and the check come in like that. But the way of the world that we living in, you know, it's the livelihood of people. So the engineers, they need paid. They need payment for what they do. The producers, they need payment for what they do. You're talking performances and venues, the promoters, they need payment for what they do. The musicians, they need payment for what they do. Security at the door for the venues, they need payment for what they do. So money comes into effect in a lot of cases to make things work. You know what I'm saying? So he said money answer all things. No, mammon or money is not our God. It's not our power. It's not what we trust and have our faith and foundation based on. But we do understand that from day-to-day basis to live and get back, we're going to need the money. We're going to need some bread. So then we get back to Matthew 4:4, where he tells us to say, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High God. So when we understand that, and we're looking at what the Messiah telling us, said, not bread alone. So that means you're going to need some bread, brothers and sisters. We're going to need some bread. You know what I mean? So we have to put our hand to the plow about something. It said the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury. But then prior to that, the verse says that is profit in all labor. There is profit, P-R-O-F-I-T, in all labor. So that means whatever job, whatever type of work you do, any form or fashion of, you know what I'm saying, you putting your hand to the plow trying to gain something, it said there's profit in it, in all labor. It might not be the best profit, might not be what you want, as far as the, you know, what you're getting paid an hour or the environment, the people you dealing with, I don't know. But nonetheless, it said it's profit in it. So, you know, some people feel like they don't want to get a job, or they don't need a job, and that's right for whose faith is on that level. It said every man according to his measure of faith. So, you know, everybody ain't got the same measure to say, man, I'm gonna quit my job, or I'm gonna invest in myself for whatever company or business or whatever I want to do. You know, I want to paint, or you know, I want to be a carpenter, or whatever the case may be. Everybody don't have their faith to step out on it and pursue it. You know, so, you know, different yokes for different folks, family. But here we are. So yeah, I keep y'all up to date, man, about, you know, any donation that y'all was seeing to help the business go forward, because, you know, it's not about for me, you know what I'm saying, it's about the people. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole target and goal, is about supplying the people. Javon Dorsey, man, all praise to the Lord. My day been blessed, dog. I appreciate you asking me that, man. My day been blessed. How yours been? How your day been with your family, man? My day been blessed. I could use some sleep, but you know, it said a little folding of the hands. So we get a little rest here, little rest there. Sometimes we had that headache from not getting enough sleep. Sometimes we had the slight headache from not eating. You know, you missing meals because you doing what you need to do, trying to take care of the business. But nonetheless, my day been blessed, man. You know, it's a lot of people who They don't even, it's not even entering their minds to go live and talk about nothing because whatever they dealing with, depression or you know what I mean, a major blow, a tragedy in the family, you know what I'm saying, or just being confused about something. So my day been blessed, man. How y'all's day been? Indeed, stand in the spirit, come, a day at a time indeed, man. That's what we got to do. We can't put the what they say, put the cart before the horse, or however they saying go. He says, sufficient is the evil of the day, and that's something that came across my mind. I wanted to check in and do small or short messages. And one of those things was, that particular verse when the Messiah was telling us, take it a day at a time in so many words. Saying sufficient is the evil of the day. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time we stress ourselves out, brothers and sisters, thinking about, issues and problems or certain endeavors and situations that these things might not even occur. We not guaranteed to see the night. You know what I'm saying? When the Most High wake us up, we ain't guaranteed to see the next 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But His grace and His mercy being sufficient, He allowed it. And then so it turned to, like I'm talking about what I wanted to share and talk about in that case was how we stress ourselves out because you're thinking about some stuff that go on that you probably need to deal with way next year. So you got enough problems in today, it's enough problems in one day. Then you go compiling more problems talking about, well, next week, next month, next year, 10 years from now, what I need to be doing. Now, I'm not saying don't prepare. I'm not saying, don't prep for the future. I'm not saying, that we don't make plans, for these certain provisions for these, the future. But what I am saying is, you got to deal with today. We have to deal with today. We end up stressing ourselves out, and we end up so stressed out till we throw in the towel. Some people, so they compile all of that on themselves, and now they waving the white flag. You know what I'm saying? But if we had just pressed our brakes a little bit, slowed up a second, okay, let me deal with this. Because really, we trust the Most High without it saying many times. We end up worrying about some stuff that the Most High end up taking care of. And it's like, man, you was stressing for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You really was, you just wasted so much energy and put so much strain on your body, your spirit, and your mind, thinking about something that the Most High, he just was waiting to see how you was going to deal with it. Just be patient and watch what He do. Zion, Shalom. Indeed, got to take it easy and trust in the process. Indeed, family. But what y'all got for me, man? So what's the word? What's the other words? B told me separation. Truth 100. I keep trying to look at this camera. I'm looking the wrong way. Faith, indeed. Talk to me. Faith, what about it, man? What is faith? Trying to see. Yanika said, I pray to the Most High through His Son, Mashiach, our Savior. This past year, my mother has been fighting cancer. Through His grace, mercy, and love, my mother has been healed from the mind. All praise to the Most High. There's a real praise report right there. Man, all praise to the Most High for that. The water Abba. Javon, how you did that, highlight the name. Zion said, waste and energy, then before you know it, He has taken care of it and you haven't even realized it. All praise to Shalom. Come right, man. A true blessing to be able to be able to be her caregiver. Come, Rashida Brown, all praise to the Most High. John Williams, Shalom Alpha, Server, Yehukanon, Yashua, the Great Awakening Club. Man, Shalom, Hebrew, one of the humblest. I'm talking about one of the humblest. Good spirit on the brother, man. That ain't even no cap. Like, you know, sometimes it be a first impression thing. You know, a person might feel good, that might feel like they got a good spirit on, but it turned out they be a whole different type of person. Substance is things to hope for, evidence not seen. That's their faith. B said, do you think hoods and members will receive some outreach? That's the goal. Man, that's the goal. Memphis is a dark place. You know, I told the brother from Chicago that when he came down, that was one of the first things I told him when he asked me about the city. So, but I believe, you know, the power of the Most High. The Most High, you know what I'm saying, he could change some things definitely. Tevin White, man, Shalom, Hebrew. Barakatah. Barakatham. You and the fam. But B, yeah, I think so, because even though it's dark, you know, the problem is the solution. It's the fact that it's so dark that it's people, they want some light, you know what I'm saying? How we go about it, definitely have to be on one accord, and man, you know me, the thing to get into something like that, I'm trying to precede it with a fast. Had the idea, it's still on me. You know, I was just thinking, people be going out to concerts and performances, but I'm like, man, you know what? We can pull up to different projects with the speaker and the microphone and the grill right there, you know what I'm saying? And cook it up for them, and I'll perform for them, you know what I'm saying? Right there, and just show love, not so much as me, you know, we be in different places with the ministry. So some people, they at a stage, or you know, you can do them simultaneously, but some people more so on, you know, hitting them with script, and it's right. We're gonna do that. But others is at the point where they've done it, and so now they get into the point of like, we ready to see miracles. We want to do the healing. You know what I'm saying? We want to cast demons out, or we on just showing love. Really, you know, not telling the people that we Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Or that we Hebrews, but showing them what it is to be a Hebrew, what it is to be an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Not just telling them what love is, but showing them what love is. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. You know, I feel like we done taught and been out on these corners so much, and we gonna keep doing it. We gonna continuously keep doing it. But, and I know different bodies and congregations, and it's servants who we'll never meet, servants we've never heard of, who you ain't gonna see them on social media. They always in the cut. They don't care about getting online or none of that, and they doing the work. You know what I'm saying? They in the cuts really coming like the Good Samaritan. You know what I'm saying? Like they for real going to feed the homeless, and really this person that came up with the idea to say, man, you know, I'm finna go rent. I own real estate. I'm finna put a few homeless people in these houses for a couple months. That's work, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's really, if we wasn't so divided, you know what I'm saying? Or if we could put the doctrine aside to say and just focus on the fact that we supposed to be Israelites and love on other Israelites, because they, keep in mind, family, you know what I'm saying? Understand this, that we going and commuting throughout the city and hoods, just because they ain't got fringes on, or because they don't know nothing about no holidays, or they don't know who they are, or if they in the Sunday church, that don't mean that they not Israelites. It's the blood that made us Israelites, not the customs. And a lot of people get that confused. They so hooked on the customs. You can have all the customs down pat and be practicing them to a T and still go to hell. Some people don't like this. Some Israelites don't like that. They don't like to hear that type of talk. They don't want to hear that, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? To each, you know what I mean? Let his ears be fed by the voice of the shepherd. He said, my sheep know my voice. You know what I'm saying? And another they won't follow. All right, so but I think though, you know, like I said, different people, they in different phases and stages of the walk. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters alike. You know what I'm saying? Been years. You know what I'm saying, for some people. And they've done the reading. They went to the class and studied, and you know, they studying on their own, they proactive in the spirit. Like I said, they hit the streets. They gathering with the people. They done went to the gatherings like the concerts that we have in the nation. They done it. And now they at the point like, man, I don't even really. I'm gonna do the street preaching, or I'm gonna do the teaching over the YouTube, or I'm gonna do the teaching over the Facebook or the Instagram. But now I'm done talking. I'm ready to put in action. You know what I'm saying? I wanna have it all action based. I wanna be able to change some lives. You know what I'm saying? Which that's the whole foundation, well, partially, of when I started the Beamers. You know what I'm saying? With the detailing and the pressure washing the house and all that. That was to create something that, you know, our people, who they might get out from being incarcerated, and society don't want to give them another chance, but they understand that when they were younger and they made that decision, that it was a decision they didn't know would affect their future or their future, to the point where it'll be a hassle, it'll be a struggle for them to have some type of you know, income. So it was starting Beamers was to be a business. It's a family business, but to be able to get jobs to our people, aside from the fact of wanting to relieve my pops from his work. You know what I'm saying? And the works that he put in, and my mama from the works that she put in. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, man. But I'm just saying, brothers, imagine if we all came together and consistently, faithfully, was applying ourselves to something to change the lives of Israelites. Because it's one thing for us to teach them, you know what I'm saying? But this brother, this sister, like, she come from the street. You know what I'm saying? And she been paying her bills off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Doing dirty work, doing something that a lot of people are condemn her for. And then you come to her with the word, and she hearing it, and she want it, but her faith ain't to that point or it is to the point she listen to you, or she listen to y'all, and then she like, okay, well, how you gonna help me pay my bills? I don't want to do this no more, but do you have something to replace what I was doing in order for me to keep my lights on, to keep food in my refrigerator, and to keep my son or my daughter fed? We need to get to that point. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Israelites be saying this and that, and I wasn't even trying to go this way tonight. I wasn't even trying to talk about all this. But, you know, Israelites, we you know, it's a lot of input and not enough output in certain situations. Emmanuel Kennard, my shalom, peace and blessing to you, family. Endure ascension. Let me go back up. I ain't trying to miss nobody. Let me go back up. And then I'm finna go back to pain too. Let's see. Me and Kay were planning, are you willing to go city to city, man? Hey, may the Most High bless y'all's endeavor, B. For real, man. I would say a good word for the times we in is trust, not allowing the things we see to hinder what we believe, trusting that whatever the Most High has spoken, shall, and will come to pass, no matter what it is. Indeed, our praise to the Most High, trust, definitely. Emmanuel Kennard, Shalom. B said he got the whole PA set up, man. How many speakers you got, B? How many speakers you got, or how many microphones you got? Shofar blown. Faith is spiritual assurance, deep inner knowing. Hebrews 11:1. True faith births results. Truth be told, said, are any Israelite talking about linking up during these times ahead without being in a camp? I definitely believe Israelites are talking about this, yeah. I just pray that the Most High, as you had it on your spirit, that He direct you to the Israelites who truly are of His spirit. You know what I'm saying? Javon Dorsey said, we can't grow in the spirit without faith. Faith is trusting the Most High and know He'll guide you through it. Come. Serving servants. Show them in the Bible that we the Hebrews. Come. Let your light shine before men, that they may honor the Most High, the Father. Come. Let's see. Very true. It's a bloodline. Definitely born an Israelite. Let's see. Let your light shine. We will be surprised on how many people really look at the way we walk and handle ourselves and then the things we say. Come. But my branch shall warm. Happy nappy roots. Peace and blessings to you. See, I've been seeing us heal quickly over and over where I'm from. I'll praise to the Most High, man. And see, that's what we need. That's the thing, man. Elevation in the spirit, too. Let's see. Zion, remember, we don't know we are touching. We don't know who we are touching when we speak. Pray on your works that they be fruitful after your encounters with the Hebrews in the streets. Not everybody gonna listen to you. Come. Thus it said, not one is made secure by wickedness, but the roots of the righteous will never be moved. Mishlei of Proverbs chapter 12, verse 3. Cotton Talk Shalom. Ooh, King said he got 215. Beating the block. Let's see. 4 mics, okay. Let's see. Emmanuel said he got 9 speakers. Finna use just one. Man, go ahead with it. Beat the block down, son. Come on, though, family. I'm finna lay the rest, man. Put another coat of this here vibrant white down. Clean out, knock out these bathrooms. Like I said, I'll just checking in, man. So I won't be here too long. Could camp out, but So, any donations like y'all turn out, or any blessing, praying for it, definitely appreciate it, man. More than anything. I know somebody asked me too about the album. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know when the album gonna be released because y'all have a blessed night too. I don't know when it's gonna be released because I'm doing it differently than how I've done music in time past. Like none of the songs prior to this album was ever mastered. You know what I'm saying? None of them was mastered. They were just, hit with a pre-mix. Just clear enough for you to understand what I'm talking about. The mastering takes it to a different quality. You know what I'm saying? And I've always looked at it as a song being an offering to the Most High. So which that came into play with why it take a long time sometimes. I ain't trying to just say anything. But nonetheless, though, family, I intend on getting all those songs now. To put it to the highest quality that I can. You know, being realistic, for me at least, it's no competition, but I'm not in competition with nobody but myself and the world when it comes down to the music. I'm trying to outbump myself, rap better than I did on the last song, and put these other artists to shame who misusing their gift. Because they still artists, they still cold, they just misuse it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only competition, man. Other than that, man, salute to everybody who's dropping the true music, songs, albums, you know, the promoters, the poems, the books, the like I said, who coming up with these events and gatherings, and, you know what I'm saying, anything that's gonna be a benefit to brothers and sisters, you know, striving to walk in the light and stay in the light, man. I just try to get in y'all ear gate, you know, because I had a brother tell me, he like, man, you know the truth, but he like, man, if Jesus just got that beat, man, that Gucci on the chops on, you know, he's still hooked on that. You know, so put some of y'all do, for those who might feel like that, still the truth and still righteous. You know what I'm saying? It's real, it ain't no count. You know what I'm saying? But it come out that way. God bless y'all, and I'll pray for the Lord.